Hey everyone, welcome to another Ray's way of doing things with Elune. And I'm learning the game more and more as I play, and I'm learning how to farm better, how to do things better, how to get uh, more stones. And my old farming spot was actually getting to the point where I wasn't feeling as rewarding because my gear is actually improved quite a bit since I made the last farming video for the newer players. And now I actually have a spot I can actually do at a faster rate compared to the gear that you're going to get. Now, this video is to show how much gold you can get and the gear you're going to get so you could able to break it down and get those resource stones, because this is all about improving your loons and being able to do the best content you can do at the highest rate. So let's get down into it and what you need. Alright, so we're on Bata, so map 5, and what stage we're going to do is 10. And let's just say Enmei, he hits really hard, so you got to be careful, and you have to hit a specific amount of HP to be able to even survive his first attack, because it does AoE damage to everybody, not just his normal attack, and his single target attack is even worse. So let's go and review on the two main farmers that we're gonna use and why we're gonna use them. So we're gonna go with Weiwei. For the obvious reasons, her skills are what make Weiwei such a great farmer support. Because you get her for free from doing the 100 quests, and when you get her to 6-star, you get Quench Thirst. And when Quench Thirst is unlocked, you're able to get more souls when you take a turn. So you gain 2 souls every single time. And so, for example, you have 0 soul, and then the next turn it'll be into 2. Or if you have 1, it'll be 3. Now, who's the best unit to actually apply for her without having any restrictions? And that would be Chloe. And as you've seen my other videos of how to build Chloe, you'll realize how great she is, especially paired with Weiwei, because she requires 0 mana, and if you actually gear her correctly, for example, if Weiwei's more attack speed, so she's gonna go first, and then Chloe Van is gonna go second, Chloe Van is gonna ult immediately, and that's what I use in my early stage farming technique. So the newer players can actually just use Weiwei, not even have her at 6-star, but this is a mid-ranged gear farm, and you need Weiwei to have 6-star, and you want Chloe to have the best DPS you can, so you want her to 6-star as well. Now let's talk about gear. My gear's Spirit right now because that's how it is, but for example, with my current team, I have a 5-star Fahrenheit that I'm leveling at the moment. So let's just change it up a little bit. What's the best way we could do? Let's get rid of the helmet, because we don't need it. Just put something on, like, okay, more HP. More HP is the best. Go for. I just have really good gear, so it's hard to pick from. Let's go with the weapon. This one. And let's go with the Actually, now we'll just go boots. We have another boots that actually have double damage. Go. Okay. Now she's looking a little bit better. And now she's able to resist the damage from Enmei's auto attack, and she's gonna do a lot more damage as well because I improved the attack quite a bit. The only thing is that you don't get spirit chance to actually attack. And let's just go right into it. Forward. You'll realize that the only one that's probably going to survive the AoE is my level 55 rare and Fahrenheit. They're the only ones that are actually able to survive it. And let's just get right into it. And this stage is undoubtedly better than any event pirates, any of the previous stages I also did. So that's the reason why I'm choosing it, because of that reason alone. Alright, so since I'm using blue stacks, this one was a failed run. It's not as good, but you'll see it in the next time, because we're going to run this a few times. Yeah, because usually Weiwei ults first, and then it's Chloe, but, you know, here we go. Even though it was just a failed run, as you can see, because all the skills are all messed up, Weiwei didn't even have her thing. You saw it. Let's just come back and repeat. Alright, so we're just gonna do a single target, single run, so we can see how much XP we'll get when one dies and one gets full life. It's not as much XP as the event, but for the cost of 3 mana, you will get more in the end. So instead of 3,000 XP for 4 mana, times that by 4, sorry, 3, and you'd have 9,000. But if you get this run, and you just do 4 runs for the same mana, and you get more. And so that's how the usual run goes. And as you can see, even though Ree did die, she still gained 3892 XP. And that's because of the double XP boost, because why wouldn't you want to have double XP boost when you're trying to farm and catch up and actually, you know, push those units, because you're going to fuse them. And the best part is the rewards. And when we get a chance is that you get quite a large amount of enhanced stones passively. You get 1,500 gold, which is only 200 less than the last event. For loss of 1 mana, you get 1,500 instead of 17. That's amazing. So let's keep repeating, because we're gonna get the gear, and we'll see the level of the gear, and hopefully we can get the pirates out and show you that, because on the event stage, you were able to get only a 3rd stage level pirate. So you could do it easier. It's because it's meant for the, you know, all-round average players. It's not meant for everybody. Alright, so that was a quick one. I'm just gonna put it on auto, and I'll just do auto for a few times, and then hopefully we'll get the pirate and show you what team we would use, and if not, after a few runs, and then I'll just show you who I would use instead of Chloe. I would use McCarthy, because without Fahrenheit, for example, because not everyone's going to be leveling Fahrenheit, you don't get the taunt, you don't get the sacrificial barrier, you don't get any of the defenses that he would actually put out to actually survive the hits. So you want McCarthy for that undying in case he does die, so he's able to do those 2 burst attacks. And that's what you want in a farmer for pirates, is to be able to AoE twice. So Reeve, for example, as I'm leveling her up, Bone Daddy, and a few others are actually really good. Even Baldur's good if you want, because he's able to AoE really strong, as well as he's able to ult in succession after he kills a burning unit or blaze unit, and it's just really amazing. But this is like my new improved mid-game farming, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. and are actually going to be farming it, because I've tried the other maps, um, stage, or map 6 and 7, and they don't have nearly enough um, gold or XP for the difficulty, and also they don't. Stage 7 doesn't have any single target units like this. Only stage 6 on, I think it was map 6 stage 2, where you're facing Sedna. That's the only one that you were able to actually face in a single target unit, but the thing is, she doesn't give enough XP. She doesn't give enough gold. And when your units die, you get less XP. So even though this is at a lower stage, because or lower map and lower lower stage, for example, it's stage 10 instead. That's why you're gaining so much more XP, so much more gold for a easier time. So if we don't get for pirate here, I will show you what we would use for pirates instead. Sad, but oh well. Can't do it every single time on So instead of Chloe, I would use McCarthy. I'll put him in this spot, and then I would gear him in this kind of way, where you have 3-piece soul and you have 3-piece BJ, because of the crit power rate for 2 turns after defeating an enemy. That's very important. So you're basically going to be putting out a lot of damage, and then you want the soul regen at end of every even turn, so that you're able to use your Wei like heal, for example, and then have another turn to use his AoE. And it sucks I couldn't be able to show you, but just by doing this, he's very common legendary, and he is well known in the arena and everything. Let's go to the bags, because we probably got a few that we could actually scrap. Alright, so the difference also is from event, you were getting, I think, like stay level 10 to 16 level gear, while on stage 5 we're getting 25 or 26 plus. I think 31's the highest I've seen. I'm not too sure. I mean, I scrapped a lot, so. But the amount of resource stones you're going to be getting is just that much more. So you want the gear to be higher level, and this map has been the easiest for me to be able to do it. And as you can see, my Chloe was able to stun pretty well. But let's actually show you the difference in gear, because I want to show you how my original. Yeah, I think I gave my other helmet to another unit. She had too much attack speed. So I caught up a lot since my last catch-up video, so I'm almost caught up to my friend. Already 70. So let's see if we could show off the spirit set real quick, and hopefully we get a part, because that's the whole point, is to show you how farmable this actually is. Because the pirate will give you, I think, 26,000 gold if you do it, or 28,000, and the loot is actually really good. So now we got the kid. Yeah, it's awesome when Chloe's able to attack twice from her first turn and get that paralyzed off, so he's unable to do anything. That's like makes spirit set so viable, and you're able to just keep pushing real quick, because like you'll get 100% success rate if you have the stats, because you need about 2700 HP, and all the defenses are required as well. My Chloe has 2600 and she still survives with 4000 HP. So it's just, you need the gear from doing, there we go. So look at that, boom boom, just 2 quick hits. So if you guys haven't seen how I built my Chloe, just go ahead, check it out. I'll link it in the end of the video. And yeah. So if you're like probably account level 40 or so, I feel you would probably be able to do this with just 3 farmer units, because this is actually going pretty slow because my units are actually surviving. And I'm not gonna lie, when they die it goes faster. There's less turns. Chloe's able to keep using her spells after Wei, so there's no room for any other attacks. But since they are surviving, it's going a little bit slower. But it's not that much slower, it's just a few turns. Alright, we'll do one more after this to see if we can get the Spirit proc or Pirate, and then call it there. I just can't believe how I missed this. Hey, look at that, we got the part that we're looking for. And that only took like maybe what, 10-15 minutes at most. I haven't really gauged how long I've been recording. 16 minutes? Alright. But now we get to show you why it's important to have McCarthy. It's just that amazing. He provides you a safe part farming because of his passives. And his passive is, where is it? I can't see it now because her. Alright, his passive is Resolve of the Deceased, and after being dealt a killing blow, user will be revived at 1 HP and will be immune to damage status effects for 2 consecutive turns. Then the user will perish. Reduce soul consumption of all skills by 2 using consecutive attacks. This effect can only be activated once per battle. Swap turn cannot be used. So that's why you want him. So in case he does get hit from all those little pirates that are actually coming back, and before Wei is able to heal, because she's going to heal pretty soon. Maybe. No. Because of Reeve's skill, she wasn't able to heal, but usually she does. But hopefully we can actually just show if he dies. Nope, he's not gonna die. Sacrificial Berry, too strong. Alright, so we're just gonna end it there. And I really hope you guys take lesson and keep pushing, guys. Share this to the newer players. As I said, if you're around like 35, 40, I feel that you should be able to do this with Chloe and Wei. And look at that XP. So you gain 40,000 if you're alive and 2,800 if you die. That there is amazing. And the gear is 31 and gold is 26,000. Hey, look at that, legendary pages. Alright, so please guys, like, subscribe, and share it with your guild, and share it with the newer players. This has been a really in-depth farming guide, and I don't mind it because we need to get the word out there that this can be done. And these are the stats you kind of want to go for Chloe. So 3,000 defense, 44 magic defense, and almost 10k attack, and you should be fine. You could get less attack too, and you'll be fine. But feel free to check out the other videos at the end, and yeah, see you next time.